Now in my 30s, I've come to a point where I just don't want to hustle and grind anymore. I want to be consistent, I want to take care of myself and my wellness, but the hustling, I'm so over it. I am so over it. And I know there's many other people on the other side of the screen that feel the same way. If you've ever felt like you're failing because you can't keep up with intense fitness routines, you're not doing it wrong. You don't need to hustle to be consistent. You just need a gentle approach which is more aligned with your values, your energy, and your actual life. Real consistency comes from passion, flow, and identity, not pressure, not punishment. I'm so sick of the fact that we're always taught that consistency comes through pushing hard, grinding, going hard every day, and just like not giving yourself ever a break. And that's the exact recipe for burnout. That's the exact recipe for disappointment and desperation. Our energy is not linear. Our life goes up and down. Our days are different. So why should we expect ourselves to go hard every single day? Doesn't make any sense. But our society is built around that. It is difficult to try and stay soft in a hard world, but I'm here to help you with that. Hustle might work for a while, but we are playing this game in the long run. I spent all my 20s hustling and grinding, and I was really hustling hard for a few months. Then I would fall sick and get a flu or something else would happen. Then I would have a break. Then again, I would start again with full-on hustling and like never giving myself an actual break. That was a cycle that was just repeating itself. Hustle, fall sick, or something else. The funniest thing is that I saw zero results on my wellness journey. I was just digging myself deeper into a hole. I thought that I'm not doing enough, which is crazy because I was doing so much. Now in my 30s, I've come to a point where I just don't want to hustle and grind anymore. I want to be consistent, I want to take care of myself and my wellness, but the hustling, I'm so over it. I am so over it. And I know there's many other people on the other side of the screen that feel the same way. What does consistency mean to me now that I live a softer life? Well, it means that I move most days, but I don't choose a workout based on what day it is. I choose a workout based on my energy levels and my mood and everything going on in my life. Like if I'm feeling low, I do something light. If I'm feeling good, I do something more energetic or maybe more intense. But I listen to my feelings and my intuition when I choose the workout. Sometimes it's 5 minutes, sometimes it's an hour walk. It can be anything that makes you feel good and uplifted. Our goal in this life is to feel good and enjoy life. Okay, so moving most days. Then, resting with the intention of actually feeling more relaxed. So resting without any distractions. No phone, no show. Sometimes yes, but not every single time. We need to give our nervous system a break. Okay? And also, I check in daily. I don't check boxes anymore, but I check in with myself daily. I ask myself, how am I feeling today? Usually in the morning when I wake up. I take care of myself. I want to know how I am doing instead of looking at the to-do list or something else. The priority nowadays is how I am doing, not what I should be doing. There's a difference there. How am I doing and feeling? What should I be doing? This should be higher. How am I feeling? How am I doing? Should always be your top priority if you want to live a softer life, a fulfilling life, and feel good about your life and yourself. And also nowadays I show up with intention, not perfection. I don't need to be doing like everything perfect. Sometimes I just do what I feel like is enough. This is good enough for today. That's good enough for today. That's good enough for today. Like every single thing counts. Every single good thing you do to yourself counts. Doesn't have to be perfect. When I was younger, I used to be very black and white, especially with eating, exercising, and everything health related. But now I've learned to see I've learned to see the bigger picture. I've learned to see what is actually good for me, and that's taking it softer, taking it easier, being gentle on myself. When you let go of rigid rules, you make room for flow and real rhythm in your life, not something that's been put in your life from the outside. And the best part is you stop quitting because you stop failing at some impossible standards. So there's no more I hustle for a few weeks and then I quit, and then I hustle again and then I quit. No, your life becomes more balanced, more fulfilling, because the pressure is off. The pressure of failing and quitting is off because the standards are not through the roof. You don't require perfection from yourself. You just require that you show up for yourself. Those are two completely different things. So I am now consistent not because I hustle, but because I am the woman who I am. I've talked about identity in my other videos, but it is so important because everything, absolutely everything in your life comes back to your identity. Who do you see yourself as? Who do you feel like you are? And when a soft, good life is part of you, you don't need willpower anymore. You don't need that hard discipline because you show up for yourself because you know it's good for you and you want to do so. And you return to yourself again and again and again every single day. Consistency becomes softer, and softer doesn't mean weaker, it means sustainable. Tell me, are you still in hustling mode, or have you managed to kind of tune into a softer life? Let me know in the comments.